Hey there. I just realized this character, the ultimate God Woken, got some all the random crap on it. Yeah, who knows? Last time, right? Assassin got us. Can't sleep. Away, Kai. Move out of the way. Right there.
I don't think I expected they would just turn themselves in.
Good news is the Steel Garrote will probably take care of killing them for us.
The dealing with the assassin should be on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
Great. Not sure which side I want to be on. I have some thoughts on it. Let's talk about it.
Hi, Kai. Yeah, and also you just one up here is working with to work with us now. Maybe. By the sound of it, yeah. That's where that's gone. That's surprising. I'm surprised to be sure. Oh, people here. A lot of stuff. Let's go back to. Hmm. Maybe. I think it's
I don't like how cozy
I think
the
it's some.
Lavishers got in with the Indians.
Or
Why was I hoping there'd be more fanfare passing through there?
Go ahead, envoy.
If you guys need. Okay. I need a special wand. Can you give me a special wand?
Right behind you.
Also, probably more party member. Well, got one left. Oh, that's. Sure.
The downside of Adir's new arrivals. Paradise doesn't have room
Ever
for
wish you could
everyone.
move back into Paradise?
Of course. Nothing out here.
Take that back.
Little shits!
Good people.
Flying rats! What else are you gonna take?
Oh, hello to too.
Stay back! They might circle around. I don't want you to get hurt.
These are just.
They've got my crew's swollen nets. The one treasure I have in this world, but no. I can't even keep that. I've climbed rigging for years. It's not like I can't fetch them myself, but... what if the birds knock me off?
For you, I can help.
You're that envoy, aren't you? The one who was, killed in the street. Yeah. I guess you've dealt with worse.
Yeah, I
I'll
got.
start looking in high places.
I know
around
it's worse than
Shantytown.
dying.
I don't know why they line their nests with them, but I bet that's where they are.
Would it even make a difference if I said don't do it?
Hope you're limber and light on your feet. Oh, and don't mind getting pecked.
I bet it was a lot of those things.
Ugh. Did this place always
These
smell
two
like
out
sweat?
of. surprisingly well. Okay.
Hello? Please, we don't want any
Who is that, Lovely? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
visitors, dearest. No one we know. Sorry for that. My husband's recently lost his sight. He's easily confused. Can I help you with something?
When got my full name.
Oh, Ramay! Yes, of course we know her.
She said you were looking for the paradise for the third born.
Oh, Ramay! Ah, good soul on that woman. We went through some hard times together.
That we did, dearest. Did Ramay tell you we have enemies back in Adia?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door.
Alright, what do you need?
First off, we need herbs.
Ondra's kiss, the apothecary said. She'll be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the eastern
Well,
gorge.
lucky you.
A dangerous place.
That's the one.
Oh, well, that makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almaua broker in the city, but we haven't been able...
Say that, I have the deed with me.
Oh, it's a miracle, love.
That it is. Thank you again. We can't thank you enough. There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran,
Don't like us much.
and they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before.
I see. Talk to them?
Yes, I'm afraid we can't.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
What?
Good. Thank you. We appreciate the help, and we'd rather not relive our past.
A lot of people come here running from something. Most want to leave it behind.
Supplies you need for prices you
Has to be around here somewhere.
Oop. Uh-oh.
wares for cheap folks.
Yeah. Gosh. Worst one.
No one tops my prices, guaranteed.
back.
Any luck with the search?
Got 'em all.
Well, not the gods. Thank you.
Well,
Let me see them.
kind of. Here, put them.
Don't worry, I will. In fact, you can have mine. It's enchanted. Might be some kind of luck for you.
I can get.
Don't mention it. Just one more thing. All this time, I've been sure this was Helia's doing, but maybe it's just superstition. Do you really think the gods curse us over past mistakes?
Whatever that means. Assume help.
They do, don't they? You know, it's kind of a relief to think that we're beneath their notice. How'd I ever end up here? The Living Lands was supposed to be about fresh starts and new adventures, but just look at this dump. Thanks for the swollen nets. And for taking a weight off my shoulders.
There before. Yeah. I think I know exactly where that is. Oh.
Stop it! Mind me not to spook you. Not bad, Mario.
Marius didn't do anything. Told me. Me.
Looks like the Adirans already tried negotiating with these Zarbs.
Oh. They're all dead, so I did my... Hey.
Nothing to see here, friend. Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
Well, maybe for them.
Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on them, Soldis. They're all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want?
On an original Daily Memes headline, and I'll... Or the news.
I'll have no problem with that. Where's the copper? Pleasure doing business with you. Tell your countrymen the deal is settled. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready.
He's a decent person after all.
Yeah.
He look like he's thankful. And to bring this out either. Oh boy. Halfway across it.
Oh, you're back. Praise Wodika. Ah, you've come back. Any news?
Let the smugglers leave you alone.
Oh, wonderful. How did you do it?
Pay the difference for
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Praise Rodica.
That's much too kind of you. But we appreciate it, of course. Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please, come find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
Rare to
That
see a
kinda
real second chance. Rare, but refreshing.
You just saved their lives, Envoy. Well done.
Maybe there are more maps. Noticing. Alright. I had the feeling though.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And now they're in the dungeons, where they can plot their revenge in silence.
They're harmless now. I'm plenty of time to think about.
They're Paradis's problem now, which makes them Adir's problem, I guess. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway.
I'm sure I love.
Not before I've done some reading.
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
Blood and back.
Yeah, I thought so too. We've all been there. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
And while I confess,
I've been told I snore, so I hope you don't exile me from camp. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another. Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
yeah, I'm into it. Flap heart.
It's all about using your... That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
+2.
you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face... Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
Sure.
Let's talk. As if Barrett didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
Ending. I love my body, my soul.
Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time.
Lost soul.
That makes sense. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next? The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
Very, very strange.
I can't imagine otherwise. What did you see there? Wait. Someone? Who was it? Or what?
Idea. I heard it.
Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
It's the same thing in Skyrim where like you sell your soul to every single Daedric prince, and now like when you finally die, all of them just go to war for your soul.
I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat. You're welcome. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Did you see a way, did you get the sense, do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead?
Why are you asking me like?
That's not... I didn't mean... You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest. We should be safe enough, but I'll take watch, just in case.
Hey,
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know.
but look at it.
What I find interesting is how you handled him. Though, I'm not sure he'll get such kindly treatment from Ludwig and the Steel Garrote. It's too bad. They'll quickly undo the progress you were making with him.
That's just. Rather I kill him.
Your people have been trying to bring justice to the frontier since the first Adiran bureaucrat made. To Ambassador Hilgard's credit, this is about the tamest Paradis has ever been. In days past, your murder would have barely made the town crier's announcements. Now, open bloodshed is relatively rare. In most corners of the city, anyway. Only that Adiran ideas of law and order don't appeal to everyone out here. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adiran newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Do us anything.
They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
Are you suggesting that Edir lessons them work?
Could be both. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwine are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Stilgaroth's tactics win out.
Worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
And
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
promises.
You don't miss much, do you? That's a story for another time. I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. Night, Envoy.
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
Oh boy.
Haze, mirrors. We have touched something like your dreams before.
I feel like you peer.
The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must know. A life for a life. A killer's blood billows in the drain, dead like the bear. We do not understand. Was this a mercy too? Eat or bleed. Rule of the wild. We know these shapes. Still. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive. We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Right behind you.
Ah.
Well, that was fun.
Oh. Huh. E2.
Cheap fertile land. Too good to be true, you said.
If you came all this way for arable land, you might as well get back on your ship and leave.
There you come. Be a problem.
Problem is, we've been conned out of our life savings.
A gentleman sold us his farm, sight unseen, of course. He boasted of making a fortune off the living lands.
We risked everything for this opportunity, but the place is in shambles and the earth is barren.
And I spared it. Back us out of the question.
The scoundrel took our coin and ran. It's a miracle the deed was legitimate.
So do we find a way to squeeze life out of this dead farm? Or do we cut our losses? What, a goat ranch? Huh.
Come to think of it, the island does have a breed of goat. Supposed to be real ornery, but they're survivors.
I don't know. They'll fertilize.
It couldn't hurt. Give it a little time and maybe I'll make a farmer out of you yet.
I never thought our prospects would come down to goat shit. That's frontier living for you. Thanks for the advice, stranger. I can't help but feel like our fortunes have already changed for the better.
I had no idea you were an expert in livestock. Know anything about raising chickens?
Should we tell them about the biting, or... No, they'll figure it out.
You take lead.
Oh, hi. Are you even burning?
Who's ready for more?
This looks like the path Offric told us about.
Oh, it's done. Where I found the guy who was.
If you look, you could see Fort Northreach from here.
Oh. Too soon.
Eh.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days.
Kara, you... The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Lands suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
Ah,
So
okay.
you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed.
I'm here in Ophir's request. Yeah, and
The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure, until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
are you going to let me pass or what?
You will let them go and not me? I see.
Who said I was letting them go?
Reasonable.
Well, my orders say no one.
Hikera, yes. Tell the envoy about your precious orders. I could recite them in my sleep.
Don't maybe bring this back to Ambassador Hill.
Right. Sorry, envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys, so there is no telling what he is capable of.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. And envoy, thanks. I know Offreak will appreciate you looking into this. Hey, good luck out there.
Keep quiet.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle.
Really, but oh, okay.
Gods, never seen anything like it.
Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
God woken.
Blood and a broken tripwire. Maybe Offric squad passed through here. Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Gods, and no one knew that was down here.
Rituals, whispers of searing light.
I mean, we have to go over there.
Zarps ahead. Suggest going around them, but we can fight if you're feeling itchy. Nice work.
Quiet, Nimdude. Suck it!
That works. I just...
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
Kai, Mars, Virgin. Can you help them?
Not with that. No. Oh, you mean healing him?
I've got stick Kirk bomb for the pain, but other than that, not much else I can do.
Sorry, I'm all out of potions. I don't know any healing magic either.
Magic? I had to learn some magic, but only the kind that explodes. I don't want to explode. Please help me. Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here?
Ulfric sent us after you. Rest of your team.
He actually made it? I wasn't sure he'd come through. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expeditions Corps. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman. Honest. Horse shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in.
Oracle then.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here.
Well, anyway, I should go.
Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look. Keep quiet.
Oh, you're.
Didn't realize the head of the Steel Garrote was into antiques.
Someone's up ahead. Keep your eyes open.
Oh wait, no. Do I really just leverage anywhere to get good for me?
My friend, can it be? Come, stand in the light. Let me look at you. It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargemus, servant of the once shining god. He whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here? That is a shame. Without knowing more, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Although, perhaps you might assist me with something.
Right. Here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way. I am most grateful.
Well.
Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, cousin.
Okay. No. There for now.
Roots clogging up this tunnel. Almost like they're reaching for something.
I think we can swim.
Unseen, unheard.
Sunny! Right in the blind spot. Other than raw.
That's one for us.
Aye. That here?
Never knew there were little houses down here. Then again, I never needed to come down here before, so there's that.
Dream scourge ahead. I hate to think it reaches all the way down here.
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
That noise. That's weird.
A pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
If it weren't for the creepy oracle and the invading roots, this place would be kinda nice. There's the relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing it.
The false idol. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
We'd better get moving too.
Huh. Whoa! Ah. Hey. No. Bad. Kill. Oh.
On for it. Behind you. Who's ready for more? That ought to be all of them, right?
Ooh. Hopefully.
Good eyes.
Let's see if that opens.
Oh.
Right behind you.
Way out must have flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
Well, better a flood than a cave-in.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
Oh.
Something's not right. Take a look around.
Ah.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Body after day.
Oh. Like they'd been completely drained of essence.
If I thought you could just zap someone's soul out of their body, I wouldn't even get up in the morning.
You need to get out more, Marius. Animancers have been zapping folks for centuries.
If either of you so much as points a stick at me, I'm going to be very upset.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right? There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Ah.
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
There you are. You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
On the body, it says human your.
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine.
Oh, wheel broken.
If one were to take your expansive view and the expedition had encountered the wheel, then yes, they would be alive.
But their souls are not bound for the wheel.
And
You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves. Their essence is held safe within my devices, and with your help, I shall give them a new commission: to prosecute the redemption of a god.
I'd like to.
You understand me. What is the source of all suffering? Our division from God. Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world.
Oh boy.
If we are to alleviate suffering, if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal conscience. Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Aora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped. Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
Carry it?
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdude bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and there.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and Deadfire? Even I concede that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him before.
I cannot say. But when I return to the wheel, I pray I do not see Aethys there, for it will mean that I have failed. You see, my cousin, you must understand. I am willing to endure a life of greatest loneliness, so that he may repent. Aethys is weak, if he persists at all. He expended tremendous soul energy manifesting in the body of Moros Nua and marching it across the Deadfire. By the time he reached Ukaizo, he was spent, and used the very last of his power to destroy the wheel. The god that is left is but a wisp of purpose, floating through the beyond. It is that wisp I will capture. I see. Why?
I'll bring.
Then I shall simply take the splinter from your corpse.
Okay. Not be hasty.
I do not wish to pursue violence, but I will if I must. This is the work of my life. Now, the relic, if you please. If it must come to this,
okay.
So be it.
Talk to him.
Why couldn't he have just stuck to sculpture?
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you. We sense weight on you. Essence. Yes, we know this melody. A part of the statue, a piece that yearns for its true place. Combine them. Join soul into body. Let it sing for us.
Very helpful.
What will bloom? We await.
Hey, convoy. Back with us?
I'll not do it. Crazy golden guy, but for me, voices of
A home for a heart. We would speak to you.
Ow. Okay.
It wakes. A host. Form given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift?
Probably have.
We are not sure. Could we touch the world?
Sure.
A vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction, then when our prison bars fall, we will see. New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
They're actually like, what the fuck are you doing?
The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Korba, but he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations. Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradise.
Well, that was certainly an experience of some kind. Let's go catch up.
And raw! Armor's too weak.
Good fighting.
It's a much more important quest than I thought for. Actually, all their voices.
So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it?
I don't know.
Is that so? Well, you better find some quarrel real fast. Go back to your empire.
Let's
Here
show
we
'em.
go.
Take him down. This one's mine.
One for you! Nice right!
Don't mess with the Empire!
Hey, it's the envoy. Envoy, hey. I swear, I owe you the world. I owe him the world. They saved my life, remember? Yeah, you only told me about 100 times. Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on the way? No. Oh, gods. Do they mean...
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try? What happened?
Your uncle ripped their souls from the body and put the statue.
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly. If that helps.
I can't understand this. Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves, better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if. Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
Yep.
At least they got justice. And I got my brother back. Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me. What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
Welcome.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but when we were recruiting...
That's right.
Well, I'm sure you've got big envoy things to do. I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything. If you're ever in High Crown, look us up. Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
Take care, you two.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
All right. get to the festival.
Oh, going to take on the ogre then? Reckon he's the most dangerous bounty we've got. Be careful. Tempestuous Luandi Kalcherai, huh? Ain't many ways into that camp from what what I've heard. You might want to consider trying a pleasure envoy. If it suits your Hey, I guess I can... Apologies. Show it here.
Alright, killed Tempest then.
Guess you were just the one storm she couldn't survive.
Be burning.
Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face Magran's fires in his next life.
Goodbye.
Be safe out there.
Alright. Sorry, got two of them.
Quiet as the depths.
Here.
Ice front. Bandits ahead.
I'm never this power. Oh, you did it. Never that. Okay.
Watch the left. Back on my feet.
That's missile.
Been seeing a lot more bandits since the Dream Scourge has driven people out of the interior. I was just getting warmed up.
For you guys.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
Where? Yellow band, some. Ah. Kind of like hold this back for like a good amount, long while. Oh, I found. Cool. Disc.
There's a shrine over there, to Woodaka, if I remember correctly.
If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
What's been wrong?
Glad that's over. You know, we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of that.
No, that wasn't me. But it was. Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God's such terrifying power.
Are there any more reading? I'll be fine.
Oh, that's good. This is new to me, though. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
That's very different.
I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed. By me. Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
Good.
You mean that? All of those people I hurt. But maybe you're right. Thank you, godlike. You've given me much to think on.
Don't relapse.
Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading. Why, it's tradition. Runid doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Step closer, godlike. If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike? Good, good. They say a skeptical mind is evidence of an old soul.
I guess I'm older than I look.
Indeed you are, child of solace. Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
I stand.
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices, echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
That doesn't... Oh.
First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who? Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance. Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own. But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing? I can say much, but that thing, whatever it is, eludes me. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface. Yes, a thorn from a vine from a root from a garden.
The garden, yes.
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's time is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse. Can a soul commune with itself? A fascinating idea. But I have no answer. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always signed their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
Healthy. Hey.
Better luck in your next life.
Damn.
I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Atra, commune with it. Atra has a strong link to the beyond. Before we close, have you any final questions? As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight. Marius, I see terrible pain and the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
The city is full of desperate people in search of hope and willing to pay for it. But to answer your question, no, I have never met another like myself. For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
All right. Really weird day. All right. Oh,
Never trust a waterfall. Who knows what's up? Let's go.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Suck it!
whoop, whoop.
Suck it! Within raw!
Hey.
Within raw!
Take a moment, people.
Boy, I wonder where she is.
One thing you can say about ogres, they rarely do sneak attacks. I shouldn't need to tell you that ogres are dangerous. Just look at that one.
Suck it!
What was that?
Within raw! Within raw! Within raw! Within raw! See. Within raw!
Nice shot! Everyone okay?
Marius, did you leave a cleaning? It's nice to take a break from the city. Should I break up? Check your bedroll for fang worms.
Thoughts and whispers, we feel them rumble. Kith turn on kith. We do not understand. They come on foreign ships, exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair, the scent of distant shores to their skin.
Life.
New growth from dead wood. Why? A new season. Wipe the slate. But the ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us? The Claviger's blood on the boot. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate? Ivy spreads on the stone, a nature that cannot be tamed. Wait, we have forgotten something, a memory we misplaced. We reach for it. It calls to us. A past, theirs, ours, the layers of the land. It whispers in the eastern wilds. This is all we know. We learn much.
Right there.
So-called godless people. Disappeared centuries ago.
I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
Not new. God, what?
We whisper in dreams. An aspiration. Where did we go wrong? Now our memory is a wound reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. You were chosen. Deserving. They would demand that you earn it. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimo. How did you bear the weight? Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands. You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimo?
Uh-oh. Hopefully. Yeah, please. Ugh. It's not that far. Actually, should be like right next. Yep. Voices like a time we crashed my game.
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
We have, as the new earth settle beneath your feet, we listen. Now for a storm, then you, your people. You were the elders to help us your result when you came of some. You both want a bud. You dreamed of us. What did you? The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine, an arch to a mighty oak? The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? Your greatest trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimal, how did you lead? The enormity of your task humbled you. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to understand your new season. They saw that mercy would bear fruit, that even their own hearts could change. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence.
What happened?
We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimal. What became of you? They wept with joy as they extracted you. A long night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Envoy. Oh, gods. Thought maybe we lost you for a minute there. You are here, right?
Oh.
Sabe. And raw.
Hey.
And raw.
Hey. Oh.
Another win. Who's counting?
Dane.
No signs of a struggle. Looks like misadventure to me.
I don't know. Break like that? It's hard to get yourself.
I assume you...
Welcome back. Show it here. Remind me not to get on your bad side, envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you... It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good Be safe out there.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Assassinated. Friend.
Thank the gods. Finally, we can show these people the consequences of their actions. Inquisitor Ludwig will see that the guilty are made an example of. It'll be a lesson that no one forgets.
Why do I feel like Ludwig's lessons involve a riding crop and an Iron Maiden?
Impressive work, Envoy. Not only have you cheated death, but you humbled your own killer. From this day forth, no one will challenge our presence in the Living Lands. Our people are here to stay. They need us. Whether or not they realize it. The Living Lands is fractured, untamed, and missing a central authority.
And that is how a lot of people like it. For better or worse.
I want us to be a stabilizing influence on the island, not to cause further division. With any luck, the work you do here will demonstrate the value of our presence. Now the Emperor wants you to investigate the Dream Scourge, and I have no wish to delay you any further. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them. Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical. Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Huh.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig, so kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
As does yours. Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me. Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Okay.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Our envoy brought the killer to justice and paradise to order, which is more than you've done in years.
With the help of a couple other people who shall forever remain unmentioned.
We should be using this opportunity, not squandering it. What say you? I've been saying this all along, but his solution was to go over my head, to summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
Somewhere.
You're right about the second part. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, envoy, farewell.
Knew this would happen if he turned himself in. Nothing we could do about it, though.
Ah.
She is going to be a problem. No. She invents a crisis, then runs off to solve it. Usually with bloodshed. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on. At least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirans don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged. True, but there's always collateral damage to think about.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Oof. Okay.
makes.
Blocking.
Ugh, it's a different kind of reek out here, isn't it?
Welcome, Adirin. Something you need?
We'll have to throw the load. Damn it. I leave offerings every week. Why is Andre still angry with us?
There's more. There's a curse on these waters.
The galleon is obviously the superior vessel, you saltwater swilling ninny.
We'll see how long your galleon stays afloat when I take aim with a double bronzer.
I'd love to see him try.
Egypt.
A new arrival? Good!
Listening?
I say the Valian galleon is the best ship on the seas, while these uncultured swine champions the raw Italian junk.
Junk can hold more cannons, more deckhands, and more crew.
Tack's better, too. A junk could outrun a galleon any day.
The galleon has a stronger hull.
At the cost of its sails, which fall apart in a light breeze.
You see our predicament?
It's not the power. It's the firing speed that makes...
What did I tell you?
One of these...
Here.
I wish I had problems like which ship is better. I'd have made him fight it out.
All right. Later